All right, guys, if you have some clients right now who are challenged with their money, okay, or fall into a non-QM category, understand that Angel Oak is here to help you. Now, you gotta have some funds, but understand you could have gift funds where you really can't get that with Fannie and Freddie. Anyways, check these guys out, and they're gonna run through scenarios, which is always the best. Bring the scenario to the table on February 8th. It's coming right up. Click this banner right over there. We're on Facebook right up above.
And don't forget that if you want to try and convert leads from Facebook advertisements, a lot of people run ads, don't have a lot of success. Carl White at the Marketing Animals has figured this thing out. He's unlocked the secret to it. He's going to show you how to get this done. All you got to do is click this banner you see right here over on your right, or again, his link is up above as well on Facebook.
Now, Feedback Friday.
1, 2, 3, 4. Talk about what day? Feedback Friday. Talk about what you say on Feedback Friday.
We had to do 2 mentions today because I screwed up the show yesterday.
Right.
I thought we were talking about Home Depot, but it was Loan Depot. But there's
Yeah.
still a story there. We'll get that to you next week. Anyways, last week we did a story on Goldman Sachs, how they're doing a loan that doesn't have any fees, no closing fees, and even no late fees. We thought, wow, this is pretty interesting. We had an unnamed person who left a message that said, I hate to tell you, but Marcus, that's the loan program, is real. I just got a personal loan from them last week with so little hassle and paperwork that I'm still shaking my head at how easy and quick it was. No late fees, no penalties except accruing interest, and you can even request a deferment every now and then.
Wow.
And I was approved online, get this guys, in less than 5 minutes. No income documentation requested. Unbelievable. Now, I know there's a lot of loan officers out there who don't want to do like a loan that has maybe, for $20,000 or $30,000. It's just there's no meat on the bone there, and it takes a long time to process. I always try to get those offhand. You might want to swing these guys, buy this product because you're still being that full service loan officer. You want to be there when they're refinancing that first.
The only issue they're going to have is, now they're going to chase down my clients, which could
They don't offer first mortgages.
Oh,
You're
so
fine.
you got nothing to worry
You
about.
got nothing to worry about.
Something
Probably.
to look at.
Yep.
Marcus, right?
Marcus.
Okay, we had another gentleman. His name is Bernie, and he says, good morning. I am going to correct you. The true unemployment rate is 37.3%. Look at the participation rate on the U.S. Labor Board. Those are the real unemployment numbers. I voted for Trump, and unfortunately, these numbers have not changed since he has been in office. We have over 100 million people out of work who have stopped looking.
Yep.
They are stuck on welfare because they cannot find a job, either for a lack of jobs or lack of experience or education to pull themselves out of welfare. This goes back to the immigration issue and HB1 visas. If we're giving, and I do mean giving, illegal immigrants and HB1 visa holders full college scholarships, how do we ever expect to get people off of welfare? Americans must come first. Our children, our veterans need that education free of charge, and illegals along with the HB1 visa holders should be charged $250,000 a year so our kids can go for free. Thank God my kids are smart, but I am still holding a tab of $200,000 in student loans I co-signed for to put them through UC Davis, University of San Diego, and Syracuse University.
All right, well, there is a lot of truth in what you say there. For example, if you look right now, you can see in 2007, according to the Bureau of Labor and Statistics, the participation rate was at 66% of our country. In 2017, that number did in fact drop down to 62%, and has been that way for the past 9 years, which would be Obama's administration and Trump's first year. Now, you have to say, though, that more people are finding employment right now than they have in previous years. So that is, in fact, good news. But that means more people are going to want to have to work. And hopefully that happens in the near future. With regard to HB1 visas and illegal immigration, the truth of the matter is that they are filling positions that we simply don't have qualified people for at this point. In the software industry in California, along with construction and seasonal agriculture work. So those positions are not being taken away from other people who've got the skill set. They are simply filling a void, in our opinion.
Okay, so we had another comment, and we're not going to name the name.
Nope.
And it was on our Listing Booster product. And full disclosure, Listing Booster is our product, and we just had to bring this one up, and this
Correct.
is interesting. So check this out. Here's what he says. He says, Listing Booster customer service is bad. I can't get them to call me back. I signed up, they charged my credit card, and I have yet to log into the site. 3 phone calls and nobody called me back, and I had to dispute my credit card charge.
All right. I always say this, surround yourself with the people in life that are going to help you get where you want to go. With respect to this call, you did sign in on the 9th because you signed up a real estate agent who had 2 listings. We did in fact have 3 conversations with this person. We sent multiple emails to this person, and we also reset your password per request 2 times. You did contact your credit card telling them that you were not given a service. Well, we've been in touch with the credit card provider as well, showing that we did in fact give you that service. We also found that there are 4 people at your company who are using the product, 3 of which have got thousands of leads, and 1 that doesn't. Now remember, you've had this account since January 9th, and over the past 3 weeks, I can count on at least 10 occasions that we've reached out, contacted, or changed something per your request. This, of course, is after you called up and hung up on one of our salespeople. I think it goes without saying that your account is closed and will be so permanently. And I bring this up to the rest of you because we all have folks in our life who pull from you who do not give. Make sure that you're constantly surrounding yourself with people who are going to help you achieve your goals while you're helping them achieve their goals. We call this selective firing over here, and we found it to be a great strategy for salespeople who are constantly facing walls that they need to knock down, which is not an easy thing to do.
All right, Tom Wolf. He had this to say. Home prices in my market, Arizona, have been increasing 5 to 7% every single year for at least the last 5 years. This is healthy growth and certainly more sustainable than 10% plus growth per year. Is it frustrating when some of my clients can't get a loan? Sure, but I take a longer view. I don't want to see easy credit return. Like a good bender, it might be fun in the short term, but the hangover is always imminent.
That's true.
I see plenty of clients get loans through down payment assistance programs and other grant programs that are designed to help borderline borrowers get a home. What market indicators are you seeing that tell you that more people need to be getting loans? Stagnant home prices? No. Excessive inventory? No. I personally applaud the lenders for the restraint this time around.
He brings up some really, really great points here. With those benders, then why do we keep doing them?
Yeah, right.
But here's the thing. First of all, you're in one of the hottest markets in the country in Phoenix, Arizona.
That's true.
So that's not reflective of all the markets in the country, but I tend to agree with Tom here. We made the assertion based on if we don't want to see a hiccup in the market, if we don't want to see any type of regression, then we're going to need to make some changes.
Gotcha.
Now, I don't necessarily think we need them. What we need right now is more building and more inventory.
I agree. That's what's going to turn things around here. So I really appreciate the comment, though. I think it's got some good insights.
Yeah. Keep in mind, sometimes when we're doing the show, we're trying to pose a question that becomes provocative. And it was great that Tom took the bait here because, truthfully, we were arguing a point that we didn't necessarily agree with. I think you're spot on this one, Tom. Thank you.
All right, well, thanks so much for all of your comments, man. We love hashing through those. We didn't touch on the one where the guy said that I was being disingenuous, though. There was one of those comments back there, you know, and I just want to point out that I'll tackle you next Friday, mister.
Make sure that you leave your comments down below. They're super fun to share with everybody else.
Yeah.
You might make it on Feedback Friday. And with that said, if you've seen us for the first time, subscribe. We'll give this to you every day. No strings attached, no junk mail, no nothing. And of course, if you appreciate what we're doing, forward this on to other people because it helps our cause.
And if you hate us, send it to someone you don't like. We'd appreciate that as well. You guys have a great day. We'll catch you later here at the National Real Estate Post.
Later.